wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
What's up, HELLRAISERS? Welcome back to yet again another Twilight Zone review. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 4. This episode is titled 16mm Sign. This episode tells a story about a woman who connects herself with her older film from 1930 while she currently living in the time of 1959. She is so attached to her older film from the 20s and the 30s, and all she wants to do is just go back to that time period because she missed the time, she missed the people, she missed some of the most handsome men that she's ever seen in her entire lifetime. So this episode right here is a very strange one. However, I got some problem with the episode, just only one that I'm going to talk about. And so we're going into the story. So this story is very interesting. I do like the approach. The only thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is that it turned out to be a fucking wish that she made, and then she kind of gained sympathy for that time period in the 1930s, and 20s and the 30s. And so every time she watches her older film just to reattach herself to her heyday, everything just kind of turned into a very weird little mixed bag. Because the episode play out as if like it's creepy, but it's not really creepy, it's just the amount of stuff that they show you. I can truly tell they did a fantastic job at shooting the entire episode, because the episode definitely does feel like it was written very well. However, there's a lot of dialogue issues that just kind of feel flat. The episode itself also feels a little boring in some spots. Despite the fact that it's only 22 minutes long, it feels a little boring. It does kind of pick up the momentum along the way, but I will be completely honest, it's one of my favorite episodes still, but it just feels a little dry, the acting feels a little off. Like I said, just for the time period, I still love 16mm Sign, still one of my favorites. It makes my top 10, top 5 every single time. But I'm being completely honest, the episode definitely does feel like a mixed bag. Just like I said with the wish. You know, she makes this wish where she go back. She leaves 1959 and she go back to the 20s to be with some of the most handsome men she's ever seen in her life. Some of, gorgeous women. So she has a friend named Danny that basically take her to this movie industry place who wants to recast her in another role. And she thinking she's gonna get the big role, but then she end up playing the mother because she's much older. And she demands perfection, that she literally thinks that she's still that household name back in the 20s and 30s. But she didn't realize that as she got older, those things start to fade. And now here's the part where we get into spoiler, okay? So if you've never seen this episode, go watch it, come back and watch the review. So what ended up happening in this episode here is that as soon as she makes the wish, she end up going, literally, as she watching her film, she has a maid. So her maid comes into the room and she's shot and she dropped on like a little teapot on the fucking floor, and she freaked the fuck out. So she turned off the projector and she called in Barbara Friend, which is the main lady's name. And Barbara Friend's name is Danny. So Danny comes over and he goes into the room and he turned the projector back on, and he sees Barbara inside of the film that she was watching all the time, that she's so in love with a guy named Jerry. And so Barbara always carried like this little women little cloth around. She took the cloth and threw it on the floor in the film. And so Danny is calling, Barbara, come back, Barbara. Which is, the acting is very weird, but it's just that time period. And so anyway, so Danny turned the projector off and he gets up and he walked out of Barbara movie theater room, and there it is on the ground, we're on the floor, the cloth that she kissed and threw on the floor. But she threw it in the movie that she was watching, but here it is in real time when he walked out of the room. This episode gets a 9 out of 10 for me, only because of the acting is a little off. I'm not going to criticize the acting too much, but my rating's still going to stay at a 10. I still like the episode. Like I said before, I said again, it makes my top 10 every single time. My top 5 every single time. It's one of my favorite episodes. So, this episode, once again, is Season 1, Episode 4, 16mm Sun. Definitely check this episode out. So, Hellraiser, that has been your review for the Twilight Zone 16mm Sun. If you want to get in touch with your boy, remember, social media link will always be in the description down below. And at the time of recording this video, 101 subscribers. Thank you. It's a blessing. Y'all fucking rock for this. But anyway, make sure you consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that way when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And don't forget, stay creepy, stay spooky, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.